It is time to break out the holiday decorations. A nice wreath is a good way to kind of get into the spirit. But here on the Morning Blend, we like to kick things up a notch.
And Jeannie Liss and Jess Bemis, certified bakers with Cakes for Causes, are here to show us how to make a Christmas wreath out of cupcakes. Welcome, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning. So can you tell us, let's start off a little bit. I mean, look at this, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about Cakes for Causes?
Cakes for Causes is a nonprofit based here in Tucson, and we also have a few bakers up in Phoenix. And what we do is we bake for other nonprofits, so they don't have to use their own monies. They request us, and we bake for their, their graduations, their ceremonies that they have, different things like that, holiday parties.
And that really does save a lot of money. You'd think.
Absolutely.
I mean, the cupcakes and the treats and stuff are what people look forward to. And if they can save a little money doing it at the same time, that's awesome.
Well, I always say if you have food at any event, that's how you get the people to come.
That's true.
So you're helping that cycle. And speaking of one of those, you actually did a lot of stuff for the Tour de Tucson that just passed.
We baked just a little bit over 4,000 cookies.
Wow.
For the riders, and we also had a 2-tiered cake.
That's amazing. And wouldn't that be a lovely little treat after you're riding your bicycle? A nice little cookie? It's amazing. And, our very own Ken Carr has been working with you guys for many years. And can you tell us a little bit about maybe a certain beautiful bald-headed face?
Yes, our calendar. We have our 2015 Cakes for Causes calendar. Each month has a different recipe and a beautiful picture of the recipe. And Ken Carr's beautiful face is on the cover. As he says, you can use it for a dartboard if you don't like it.
Oh my God.
We love it. He was very, very generous to give his time and do this for us. And today is Cyber Monday. So today you go on our website and you can purchase it for only $15 and free shipping if you use the code 5OFF. That's
5 off.
Number 5 off.
Okay,
And then you use that at that coupon code at the checkout, and you can get it for $15 instead of the regular $20.
Because before we know it, it is going to be 2015. We all need that new calendar, so why not get
That's
that
right.
plus those recipes?
You all need one. Well, plus all the money proceeds raised from this helps us get more supplies so we can continue baking and teaching to all the charitable organizations in the community. So your money goes right back into the community.
And you actually have one coming up on December 6th.
We have several coming up.
Yeah.
We have Operation Proud to Serve, where we go out to the 162nd Air National Guard out on Valencia, and we go and give them cupcakes and cookies. It's just a gesture and just say thank you for their service.
And so when you at home buy the calendar, you know that money is going to be going to you guys, which in turn goes to thanking the people for their service.
Yes.
So it's all kind of like a big circle of life.
And we have Kids Club coming up, too.
Yeah, we do have on the 7th of December on Sunday, we have Kids Club, and we'll be doing some Christmas crafts and sweets with them, and that is located at the Disabled Veterans Center over on Golf Links off of Wilmont, and that's from 1:30 to 3, and if it's for children ages 12 and under, and they can register their child at cakesforcauses.org, and it's a $5 non-refundable fee for a supply fee.
Well, that sounds fun. And if an organization is interested in getting in touch with you, how can they do that?
Yep, they can go to our website at cakesforcauses.org, and there's a little rolling pin down on the left-hand corner, and it says Request Services, and they can go ahead and put in a request there.
Well, of course, we don't want to run out of time where we don't actually do the wreath today, which, like we said, we do have recipes in that calendar. So let's show one of the recipes that you guys used for the services that you do.
Well, what we're doing today is we're just going to show you real quick. We always work with buttercream, but we've never shown you how to do our buttercream. And what we do is we use the Wilton American buttercream. So you can Google Wilton and you can get the recipe there as well. And it's just a cup of shortening, and we use all vegetable high ratio shortening is the best way to get the nice deep colors like we're using today with the green. It holds color better. If you use the shortening that's got the meat fats in it, it doesn't hold color very well.
That's a good tip.
Okay, so it's 1 cup of shortening, and it's 4 cups of powdered sugar, and you just want to level it off. It's 4 cups of sugar or 1 pound. And you also, I'm going to pretend we put 4 cups in there.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to make a mess. And it's 1 teaspoon of flavoring, and to make it have that butter flavor, you can use the butter extract flavor, Wilton butter extract, or you can use other flavorings such as Wilton, such as vanilla, almond, mint, I mean, any kind, there's lots of flavorings out there. Raspberry, strawberry, use any kind of flavorings like that and you can get your flavored buttercream. And then you just mix it and you want to turn it on a real low speed because you got all that sugar in there and you don't want it to mess around.
So until
And
it starts
just
to mix up, yep.
Use the paddle that I showed you. If you use this is called the whisk. If you use this, you're going to get a very light, fluffy, but you're also going to get some air bubbles. And sometimes you don't get a real smooth swirl if you get air bubbles in it. So we always try to use the paddle when you're doing it.
Use the paddle, okay. And now we're making a wreath, so we, of course, are going with green to simulate like the leaves of a wreath.
Right.
And so is this kind of like the beginning of what we're doing?
Yeah, what we have here is about 24 cupcakes, and you can make them with the box or make them from scratch. We have our buttercream recipe in green, and we made swirls on it. And what we're going to have you do is go ahead and make a swirl on it, and then you can add it to the wreath. And then we have holly right here, and you can also use, this is fondant, but you can also use any kind of candies, any kind of sprinkles. You can make the wreath look any way you want to. You can decorate it anyhow.
I bet you yours is going to come out better than mine. It does.
Oh, sorry. I have
beautiful.
a 6-year-old. I've had to make a lot of cupcakes in my life.
Just add it down there to the bottom.
Okay. And so you said how many will be in this particular?
About 2 dozen?
Yeah, this is about 2 dozen. It depends on how big you want it, or if you want, we have 2 by 2.
Right, then you put the bow.
And there you go.
Well, that's adorable. And if anyone is interested, like we were saying before, the calendar has a lot of these recipes. And then that money goes back, like Tina was saying, the cycle of life.
Yeah. Oh, no. As the song says.
It goes back into the community.
Right.
It is. So I think this is an amazing idea maybe to take to a party or to give as a gift. Just do it as a wreath and then it
And you don't have to bother with the knife and fork and all that. You just, everybody takes one. Right?
Everybody takes one. Perfect. Now to find out what events Cakes for Causes has coming up, including their Operation Proud to Serve program, which we just heard about, that's coming up on December 6th. Call 303-7893, or you can check out their website, cakesforcauses.org. And don't forget about that Cyber Monday deal they have going on.